loop back in here. I'm going to show y'all a little bit about the car. I was actually just going to show y'all about the car and kind of, everybody's been asking about the details of the build and what motor's in it, what power adder's in it, and all that stuff. But I know, I don't know if you've seen, we have posted a video on Facebook of a pretty nasty burnout. So, long story short, I'm gonna show you what the results of that burnout were. So basically, if you look up in there, that's your pinion and ring pinion. And if you look, it's missing quite a few teeth. Let me see if I can get it spun around to where pretty much just stripped all the teeth off the pinion. It's still got a few teeth left on the ring gear, but so he drove it after that. He come back and said it was roaring. So he's like, hey man, take it for a drive, you know. So I took it for a test drive, and of course when I'm driving it, it decides to grenade and blow up. So we're gonna get this fixed, and I'll get the car down, and I'll show y'all a little bit more about the build, just the people that were asking about it, show it a little bit more in detail, and kind of let y'all know a little bit about everything that's going on with it. Stay tuned.
You know what happened to it? You were driving it.
You broke it.
No, you broke it.
No, I don't think
I might have had a little bit to do with it, but I wasn't driving it when it broke.
Nah, you gotta pay for it though.
Free labor. Free labor. My buddy, my friend, my ace boon coon.
Yeah. Ain't nothing free in this life. You can't forget that.
Man, you ain't driving this bitch again.
I don't want to. I'll pass. Still got 5 teeth left. It's a baby gear. That's a Ford gear though, Ford racing. They held on as long as it could go. Alright, so Justin's got the carrier out of the 8.8 for David's car. So basically what we did, just took it all apart, cleaned it. We're going to redo the clutches in it. I'll show y'all the difference actually, because we were going to put a whole set of aftermarket clutch in it. These are the ones that come out of it. Basically you just knock this Z-spring out, pull your spider gears out, and then the clutch packs are on there and they're spaced out. But this is the ones we got to replace. You see it's just a smooth disc. But actually looking, this is what he had in there. This is like a carbon style clutch. So it's actually a little bit better clutch. So what we're going to do, we're not going to take them out. They're in good shape. So coming on here, instead of having, it had 3 on it, we're just going to actually add 1 to it, take out one of the spacers and add another clutch disc in between the middle. So that way he can keep his carbon clutches in there. And just stick it back together. It'll just tighten the posi up just a little bit more. Alright, we got the new ring pinion installed. Put a little pattern on it. That's our pattern right there, the new one. Looks good. We're gonna go ahead and get these new axle bands put on. We're gonna go ahead and do that while we got it out. Get everything sealed up, closed back in. We've already got this side in. Get this thing buttoned back up and get it back on the road.
Short. Hot. So we went to Summit and bought some more. So while the rear end's apart, we can fix it.
Alright, so we got David's little coupe put back together. Got the rear end put back together anyway. So people ask about this car and give you a little bit of details on it. So the engine's actually a Gen 2 Coyote. It's actually out of an F-150. Now you can see, I mean, it's pretty clean under the hood. He drives the same. It's a real daily driver. We went into the engine, put cams, put a change of gears, oil pump gears, went through all the motor stuff, just kind of freshened it up, put new gaskets, it's got ARP head bolts. But it is just a stock bottom end F-150 engine, nothing special. Like I said, just cam swap, got the billet, oil pump gears, new timing chain guides, that stuff. I think MMR stuff, most of that is where all that came from. But nothing crazy. It does have the VMP blower on it. This thing probably makes right around, I'd say, 1,000 at the flywheel. Roughly, it's probably around 750, 800 to the tires. But it's got a, let me show you the dash. It's got a little Dakota dash in it. It's a good running car, man. It's a real street car. Runs really good. I mean, you can pretty much drive it anywhere. Nothing too fancy on the inside. It's also got the 6-speed automatic transmission in it. As you've seen in the video, it's got an 8.8 in the back. It's got the Cobra brakes. I mean, it's nothing too fancy. Like I said, it's a super nice street car. Has the long tube headers on it. It's got a custom stainless exhaust that we did. Just X-pipe. But I mean, honestly, man, for like the type car it is, I mean, it's kind of crazy the way it runs. It's a really good running car. But y'all just kind of keep a lookout. We got a bunch of videos of this car, and we're about to make a bunch of upgrades to it. Actually, we're gonna do some different stuff to the engine, but stay tuned for them upcoming videos. Thank you.